The arrival of baby bunnies brings immense joy and curiosity. These tiny bunnies are not only adorable, they also undergo fascinating developmental changes. Understanding the first 2 weeks of a baby bunny's life can enhance your appreciation for these creatures and help you provide the best care possible. We'll take a closer look in this video about what rabbit owners can expect during this critical time. Hi everybody, I'm Stephanie from Rabbitry Yarns. Let's get started talking about the arrival of baby bunnies. Baby bunnies are called kittens. We often just refer to them as kits for short. So when baby bunnies or kits are born, they are incredibly vulnerable. A typical litter generally consists of about 3 to 8 kits, although rabbits can have certainly 12. It's not unheard of. At birth, these little beings are usually blind, deaf, and hairless. It's incredible to think that such delicate little animals will soon grow into the energetic, fluffy rabbits. Nurturing these newborns is essential. The mother bunny, or doe, instinctively cares for them, providing warmth, nourishment, and protection. Well, let's just say a typical mother bunny will do this, but the truth is not every doe will do this. Not every doe will build a good nest. Not every doe will have her babies in the nest. And not every doe is able to actually properly nurse their kits. But for the first week, the kits spend nearly all their time sleeping. Even though these baby bunnies are spending so much time sleeping in the nest, the doe plays an essential role in ensuring that her kits survive. She typically spends only about 5 to 15 minutes nursing each day. But this brief time is absolutely critical to the baby bunnies surviving. During nursing, she offers milk high in fat and protein, and that helps all the kits gain weight quickly, as long as they can get access to the doe. Sometimes this can be difficult when there are large litters because each bunny has to fight the other bunny to try to get access. After nursing, the doe leaves the nest. This is normal. Really, we want to minimize disturbances during this time. That's what's going to be the most helpful for the doe and for the baby kits. But that doesn't mean there's things that we neglect.
Hey everybody, I have a litter of baby bunnies. They were born 4 days ago. We're gonna show you just a couple of these little itty bitty baby bunnies. So this is a Vienna marked rabbit. You can tell because it has a little spot, that white spot on the top. And we won't do this for too long so that way mom doesn't get upset. We have another Vienna marked. You can tell because of that spot on the head. You can tell they've been fed because you look from above and you see this nice rounded tummy, and you look down below and all that white is milk. So we're going to show you the one that I am the most interested in with a super, super huge belly. This is a blue-eyed white. How can I tell? Because this is all white wool in the genetics of the mom and the genetics of the dad. So I know that mom and dad each carry one Vienna gene, and the chances of getting a blue-eyed white in the litter are 25%. So we have a litter of 5 baby bunnies here. All of them have these super big full tummies. 4 out of the 5 are Vienna marked, and we are very, very excited to show you that.
The humans in this part of the equation really have some things that we have to take care of. So creating a welcoming environment is crucial for newborn bunnies. A proper nest consists of soft materials like hay, straw, the mother's fur or wool that she's pulled, and it's in a quiet, warm area to really protect the mom and the kits. If you're caring for a doe and her kits, a daily check of the area, the baby bunnies and a doe can be done visually. All you have to do is simply pick up the mom bunny, take a look at her underside, make sure that there's no inflammation, swelling, or redness in any part of her belly. If you do find that, a trip to the vet is a good idea because you want to rule out something called mastitis. That's an infection that can happen in lactating and nursing does. Some does can actually become protective of their nests, and this makes reaching into the nest a stressful time for the doe. For the human, if you have a doe that becomes more protective of her nest, well, that's something that you just want to be mindful of. And an overly aggressive doe is something that you probably don't want to breed, because a protective doe is one thing, but a doe that becomes aggressive, tries to bite or lunges at the human to try to attack them, that's a bit much, and that's not really something we want. As the first week progresses, the kits begin to gradually develop their senses. They still rely heavily on their mother, but they will actually start to move around a bit more, and they do become aware of their surroundings. Their wool begins to grow in, or fur, depending on the breed. This offers them warmth and comfort. A noticeable increase in weight is a positive sign that the kits are thriving. So you can simply weigh your kits using a small scale, but you can also just visually look at your kits. If you pick them up gently and turn them over, and they have big rounded bellies, and you see a bit of lighter color skin in their bellies, that means they've been fed, and that's milk. As the second week approaches, you will notice significant developments. Kits typically start opening their eyes around days 10 to 14. This newfound ability allows them to explore their nest more actively, which is really an exciting milestone for everybody. Observing their first reactions to light and movements can be a delight for owners. This is the stage that I usually call baby bunnies hopcorn. Their movements can be sudden and unpredictable, and they're still a bit unsteady on their legs. During this stage, social behaviors among the kits begin to emerge. They will engage in gentle nudging, and they'll be snuggling close to one another. They'll be jostling for positions, trying to get to the warmest spot in the nest. And this is all important for their development. This interaction helps establish physical strength and coordination that are really essential for the health as adult rabbits. Observing these behaviors can be heartwarming, and it's actually crucial for their future well-being. Around the 2-week mark, some kits may show interest in solid food. While they still need to nurse, they will begin chewing on the hay in the nest. This introduction to new textures prepares them for weaning, which typically occurs around 4 to 6 weeks of age. You can find some rabbits that really do wean a little bit before, and you can find some rabbits that are more relaxed about weaning. A diet rich in quality hay will help shape their digestive system, which is vital for their growth. As the kits grow, they are delicate and they can become easily stressed. Close observation becomes necessary. Regularly check that the mother is nursing them and that they are warm and comfortable. Any signs of distress in the kits, such as wrinkled skin and not gaining weight, they are going to require your immediate attention. For reference, a good place to look at if you have a situation like this is using the textbook of rabbit medicine. Read sections about the rabbits, about kits, about mother does before you even have a litter of baby bunnies. But another thing is being able to consult a veterinarian, someone who's familiar with rabbits and can help you out right away when you need it. So understanding the signs of healthy bunnies during the first 2 weeks, it's crucial for any rabbit owner. Some things you really want to look for. You want to see some steady weight gain. The kits should be gaining weight consistently. This is important when you have larger litters. If you have litters where, for example, there's 8 or more, you want to make sure that all of the kits actually are growing and everyone is getting a full tummy. Normal nursing behavior is another thing you want to look for. So kits should have a smooth appearance. They should not have wrinkled skin. Wrinkled skin is a major concern and it needs to be dealt with immediately. The best way to deal with it, again, if you have a veterinarian, talk to your veterinarian. If you have the textbook of rabbit medicine, you want to consult that. Usually wrinkled skin means the kit is not eating, it's not doing well. It can be accompanied by a cooler body to the touch, and it can be accompanied by a baby bunny that doesn't move around as much as the others, or perhaps is smaller than the others. Sometimes supplemental feedings are necessary. There's a couple different ways to do this. And you can take the doe, you can put her on her back, and you can put the baby bunny on the doe to actually nurse. You can also supplement with formula. Sometimes if you have another doe who is pregnant and had babies, maybe a smaller litter, you can actually put that baby bunny in the other litter, the smaller litter, but you really want to make sure that that baby bunny is getting fed. More signs of a healthy bunny. Active exploration. So as they begin to open their eyes, they really should show curiosity about their environment. That means they're going to be wandering around, they're going to be nudging, they're going to be moving, hopping here or there. Happiness in a kit can be seen through their behavior as they explore and interact with each other. The first 2 weeks of a baby bunny's life are filled with rapid changes and essential milestones. For rabbit owners, this period is both exciting and crucial for ensuring these little creatures' development is healthy. By monitoring the doe and the kits daily, you play an active role in the kit's growth. With careful observation and a safe, clean environment, you are significantly impacting these adorable bunnies' futures. Remember, patience and gentleness are key to raising happy, healthy rabbits. Whether you are a seasoned rabbit owner or just starting out, embracing this early phase will help you foster a fulfilling relationship with these delightful bunnies.